Starship's ready to go?
Yes, this should be happening sometime this month if regulators give it the go-ahead.
And because history loves irony, it will likely happen on the 20th.
Now, in case everyone has forgotten what the big deal is, Starship should be able to launch 150 tons into orbit and then have both the Super Heavy booster and the Starship itself return to Earth safely and ready to be refueled and reused in a very short span of time.
Right. I mean, usually a rocket used to launch something into orbit is completely thrown away. And the satellite gets to orbit, but the rocket burns up in the atmosphere.
Of course, SpaceX also makes the rapidly reusable Falcon 9 rocket. However, it can only deliver a little over 17 tons to orbit, and only the first stage can be reused.
This means that not only can Starship deliver more satellites to orbit per launch, it can also launch larger and more useful satellites. And I'm guessing it could also launch like a Tesla Semi now, if we wanted.
Well, I mean, it could launch a satellite that makes the James Webb Space Telescope look like a little kid's telescope. And since Starship can re-land on Earth, it can land anywhere on Earth in about 45 minutes from launching.
And if you need to go to another planet, say Mars, just refuel that Starship with another one and send it off. This is super exciting. And you know, what's weird is, like, as I peruse the mass media, I hear crickets when it comes to Starship. And when I talk to people, even people who are into space, a lot of them don't even know about this. This is an orbital test. It doesn't mean that there's people on board or anything like that. It's just a test. And it may fail horribly. It might blow up. But that's the whole point. It's a test. And I'm just super excited that this is going to be happening because, I mean, just look at this thing. Look at it's going to capture the imagination of so many people because we've kind of forgotten about space for 50 years.
And it's going to be a little bit more exciting than having a whole bunch of stuff to, like, just launch out into space. And you're like, oh, I guess it's in space now, because it comes back. Yeah. And we've seen this before with basically every Falcon 9 launch. It's either going to come back and land on a drone ship, an autonomous electric drone ship in the middle of the ocean, or it's going to land on a pad like right next to the launch site. This is going to be actually even cooler because it's going to come right back and land on Mechazilla, which is the thing that's currently holding up the rocket.
Yeah.
So both pieces should be coming in, I believe, and landing right there, getting caught by a tower.
I think most people have also forgotten that Elon wants to have intercontinental flights so that you could actually fly between, you know, LA and Shanghai in like 22 minutes. It's just going to be insane. Also, I want to remind people, if you want to listen to this show as a podcast, because we are speaking right now for like an hour, it's great to listen to the show like in the car. We are available on Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, anywhere that you get your podcasts. So go check that out. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.